There, we just got smarter. Whether you know it or not. Predator teacher gets the surprise of his life.
On June 11th, 2025, officers were dispatched to a home after a Snapchat cyber tip alerted authorities to inappropriate online contact between a teacher and a 12-year-old child.
Hello?
Hey, you Carson?
Yeah.
Hey, I'm Detective Sprague Band. Please mind if I come in and talk to you real quick?
Open the door.
Can I put some clothes on first?
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah.
I'll be right back.
Okay.
Sorry to keep you waiting.
That's all right. I need to get some of these things from my house. Keep the bird's nest off the porch.
My roommate's home too right now.
Okay. I just
Like,
want to
what's your roommate?
put your information out public.
Pervert?
It's your choice whether we talk or not outside or.
Yeah, can we do it out here?
Okay. Yeah, absolutely.
He knew
So-
what was up.
What I'm going to ask from you is two things.
Yeah.
So I'm doing an investigation right now that you're involved in. Okay. I'm going to ask if you would allow me to see your bedroom to see if you're the one who's involved or if I'm on the wrong path.
Okay.
Okay? Can we do that?
Sure.
Okay, I appreciate it. Oh, you got a nice place. There's no one else in here, right? Okay. Okay. Do you have your cell phone with you right now?
I do.
Okay. Do you have any other computers, laptops, anything like that?
Here?
Yeah.
Bro. Am I tripping? What is this, a teddy bear? Is this bro, a grown man sleeping with a teddy bear, that lets you know everything you need to know. A grown man sleeping with this case should be over. There you go, officer. Take your body cam and shine that right over here. Because that is sick. I don't know why y'all give him a chance, bro. Take your baton out and hit him right here as hard as possible. You're a teacher. A fat teacher. Yeah, I'm fat shaming him. I am. It's because he shouldn't have done what he done. Look at that, taking a video. That's a bear, dog.
Is this a work one?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you mind if we take this with us? It's just work?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Do you mind if we, does this belong to the U of I?
Yeah.
Okay. You mind if we take this with us?
No.
Okay. All right. So I'm going to have you come down to the police department. We're going to have a talk, okay?
Arresting.
Once we get there, I'll explain everything. Nothing to be all worried about, okay? We just have to make sure that everybody's okay. Welfare checks. No one's hurt. No one's injured. That type of stuff, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Fair enough?
Yep.
Is there any animals or anything that needs taken care of before we take off?
If there's more serious, you'd be in handcuffs right now, okay? So,
Do you need to photograph anything in there?
no.
Okay.
Do you have your cell phone?
Yeah.
Okay. That's good.
Need wallet, keys, or anything like that? Got it.
I don't get why y'all be so nice to predators, dog. Y'all doing him a courtesy by being quiet because his roommate there. No, blast him. Let the neighbors know you living next to a predator. A 12-year-old is crazy. These people should... I don't know. If I was president, people like this wouldn't... Nah. Just no, you wouldn't. You'd be exiled, for sure.
All right, so because you're going in my truck, I do have to make sure you don't have weapons on you, okay? But I'm going to do it here so we're not out in public like that. Unless your cell phone? Okay. You don't have any razor blades or anything in here?
No.
I'm going to leave your cash where it's at. Just make sure there's no razor blades. Put it back in. All right, I'm in a truck over here, okay?
Hey, Sarge. Can you stand by with him for just a second so I can let Sprague know about the text message that just came through?
Oh, what is that?
It was just the roommate. I don't know if Sprague wants us to talk to the roommate or what's going to do with him.
I can stay back and do that with you.
You want to ride back, Panko?
Yep. Or actually, I think we're going to have him get in there.
Okay.
He's going to watch him for just a second while I talk to you.
Yep.
He can sit in the front.
Yep.
I'm in the
Hey,
front.
y'all put him in the front. Bro, treat this man like a criminal. He's a sicko. He's a pervert. Treat him like that. Put that man in the front seat. Put him under the tires. Under the tires and go fast. It's the only seat he needs. Sit on the ground and you'll see under the tires.
Pretty sure that was a roommate that just texted him, you need anything? You need me to do anything? So, do you want one of us staying back and talk to roommate? You have no, we're good.
Yes, take the roommate too, because the roommate know.
My understanding you just got back from vacation?
I was on the East Coast for some professional music performances that I was involved in.
Oh, okay. Because you're originally from Pennsylvania?
Yeah.
Okay. And then you just finished your doctorate degree?
I'm currently have 1 more year left.
Oh, for some reason, I thought you would, like, definitive dissertation. I'm not a smart guy, so I thought when you do your dissertation, like, that's it. You don't do anything else. Like I said, once we get up here, we'll go through everything. Like I said, if it was serious, you'd be in handcuffs right now. We just have to make sure nobody's harmed and no one's injured. Just go straight in. There's gonna be a room there on the right. Just have you have a seat over there against the wall on that far side. Can I get you a water or anything?
Sure.
Okay. Get you a bottle of water. I gotta leave this here. This new law came out 2 years ago.
Okay.
All right. I hope the Dasani's good. That's all I drink. Sure. So here's what.
Dasani. He need toilet water. Why y'all being so... Treat him like a terrorist. Bro, they're kids. They're babies. Protect these babies. Look at them, man. Bro, I don't like you, bro. And if they let you out already, just so you know, I don't like you. So if I ever run into you, I ain't gonna do nothing to you. But just know, from a distance, I don't like you.
I'm here for today. So not only am I a detective here
Not going to jail
for
for
the city
you.
of Urbana, I'm also part of the task force for the Illinois Crimes Against Children for the state of Illinois, or Illinois Attorney General's office, okay? My main goal is to make sure there's no kids that are injured, hurt, have been victims, been molested, stuff like that, okay? That's my main goal here, all right? I need honesty, though, because I started chasing some of these people down. I haven't been able to talk to everyone. I don't know everyone you've had contact with, okay? If someone's injured or someone's been a victim, it will be kind of a big deal, okay? I'll let you know that. We all have fantasies. We all do stuff online. I've been doing this for a long time. Trust me, I sit on this side of the table probably once a week, okay? Nothing you'll say will surprise me, will make me think any sort of way, all right? I get it. I've been there, done that, all right? So it came across, how it initially came across before I started investigating and finding more was Snapchat sent us a report. So anything that's done online is traceable, right? It's either traceable by verified accounts, IP addresses, keywords within people's messages, how people talk. We all have a certain way in which we talk. So I'm sure, like with music, certain musicians have a certain way in which they play that makes them unique from others. The technology and AI now allows us to be able to identify people through all this stuff. But Snapchat sent us a thing saying back in April 7th, 2025, you had a Snap account. At that time, your username was your username was Little Gay Bear 37. You've also used Gay Daddy and some other ones. You had a conversation with a young man. I think he said he was 12 years old at the time. You asked if he, liked older guys or whatever. You guys going through some explicit conversations, whatever. So when something like this comes through, so what happens is Snapchat by law is required to report that type of stuff, right? And then it goes to NCMEC. NCMEC is, I don't know, you're probably old enough. You're not my age yet, but back in the day when you had a missing kid and they put their face on a milk carton, right? That was NCMEC, the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children. So NCMEC handles all these. And they find out generally, roughly, the geographic area it happens. And so in this case, it happened in Illinois, so they sent it to the Illinois Attorney General's office. My boss there then sees kind of what town it occurred in. And then in this case, it's Urbana. So he calls me and says, hey, we need to look into this. We need to find out if there's any victims out there, anyone hurt, someone needs counseling, someone who needs victim services, stuff like that, okay?
Officer, you talking way too much, bro. Reach across the table and smack him. You shouldn't even let him drink. You should have slapped the water bottle out of his hand. Stop treating him like a human. He is not a human. He's a predator. Predators are not humans.
So once I got it,
They
then
scum.
we get with Snapchat and say, hey, Snapchat, here's what we got going on. I need all the records. And Snapchat says, okay, here you go. So Snapchat sends a bunch of records. I've been working with Kentucky. There's a town in Kentucky where this boy's from. We had to identify who he was, make sure that there was no contact, right? And he wasn't victimized. And he said, no, it was some online stuff, just some chats back and forth, just some words, some fantasies, you know. So it's like, all right, cool. The concern is now, after getting stuff back from Snapchat, we're talking, there's multiple people, right? Wow. And some we've identified, some we haven't. So if this reminds you, this is the boy in Kentucky. That's what you sent him. Does that look familiar? I mean, it's okay. But we just have to get to the bottom of this.
Plead the fifth.
Okay?
Do I need a lawyer?
That's your choice.
I think I'd prefer a lawyer, please.
No, fair enough. I'm going to respect that. What I will ask is there anything on your phone that's going to surprise me?
I don't think so.
Okay. You want to go through it together?
No, take it. Take his phone. Take it.
I'm not sure.
Okay, your choice. We can go through it together. If you don't want to, that is your choice. I'm not trying to tell you one way or the other how to do anything. I do have probable cause for a search warrant.
Then take it.
So I will, you know, if you don't want to, that's fine. I'll respect that right. But then it will stay with me until I get a search warrant, go through it. If there's anything of evidentiary value, it'll stay with me till the end of the case.
Does it make a difference in terms of, like, if I go through it with you or not?
If there's nothing on, you can have it back now. Same with your laptop. You know, you said it's your work laptop.
Yeah.
If there's nothing on there and you want to go with it so I can verify there's nothing on there, you can have it back because, you know, I don't know if you need that for whatever you're doing, paper or whatever.
Yeah.
So your choice. I don't care either way.
All right, I'll go through it with you.
Okay. let me go get him real quick, all right?
Yeah. Think about it while you're sitting there. Fat freak.
All right. So understanding, you said you want an attorney, so I'm not going to ask you any questions. You don't have to go through this with me if you don't want to.
Okay.
Understand that? Okay. Is that something you want to do or not?
If it will.
If there's nothing of evidentiary value, you can have this laptop back.
Yeah, I'm happy to go through it.
Now, what about your phone?
What about it?
What's the password for your phone? Is it okay to search your phone or not?
Go for it.
Is this the only phone you have?
Yes.
Bro, lock him up. You got the screen blurred. I'm pretty sure there's something bad on there. Lock him up! But hit him first. I'm sick of seeing this weirdo. Look at him. No, don't peek over my... Give him an elbow. Don't peek over my shoulder.
All right. So I do have enough. I'm going to keep hold of this. Okay. This you can have back. Just hang out here for a few. I'll be right back with you. You let me search it. Do you give me permission to download it, or do you want me to get a search warrant? Your choice.
You can download it.
Yeah, you
What's
call.
You can download it.
You sure?
Yeah.
I don't want you to feel like you're forced or anything.
Yeah, you can download it.
Okay.
You got caught. You got caught.
All right, Carson. Since we didn't have the opportunity to explain any of it away, you are going to have to go to jail today, okay? So I need you to go ahead and stand up for me. I'm going to put that in our evidence, and then you can collect that when you get out, okay? You got broad shoulders, so I'm going to use 2 pairs of handcuffs.
Why, bro? Why? Use one pair of hands. Make him uncomfortable. Why are we trying to please his feelings, his emotion, keep him... No! He's a pedophile. He's a predator. The kid was 12 years old. Let's treat this man like a terrorist. Why is his face not planted into the desk right now? Waterboarding. Use that same water bottle y'all gave him. Waterboard him. You can't even send your kids to school. Can't send your kids to school because you got people like this that's inside the school that's preying on kids.
So they don't hurt your shoulders, okay?
That's it.
this way for me, please. Just gonna go straight to this door, back to the elevator. So one thing I will ask, for safety reasons only, do you have access to any children?
No.
Okay. So I'm stepping in, please. So just to let you know, you'll be booked in on indecent solicitation of a child, sexual exploitation of a minor, and possession of child victim under 13 video.
After his arrest, he was denied bond and remained in custody as investigators continued reviewing digital evidence and working with federal agents. 3 months later, the case was formally taken over at the federal level when a grand jury indicted the teacher on 2 counts of receipt of child and 1 count of transferring obscene material to a minor, leading state prosecutors to dismiss their charges and hand the case over to federal court.
Hey, feds, sentenced to death. That's it. That should be the only, that's it. The only verdict. He's guilty. You don't got to worry about us spending our hard-earned tax dollars to pay for his next meal. Just put him down. It's simple. Some people do not deserve to be here, and I stand by that. It's not my decision. I'm not God. I can't say when and how to take somebody's life. But I know who don't deserve to be here, and he is one of them. Anybody that preys on little kids, I'm sorry, I have no sympathy for you. None whatsoever. And this ain't no hate speech or nothing like that. I just have no sympathy for you.